guys, it's Cole. I'm back for another video just for you. So today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about my time having top surgery. So yeah, it's crazy to be on the other side of it already, but yeah, it's great stuff, really quick recovery, just nice. I don't know, my body has surprised me and I'm really thankful for it. So yeah, I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second. Also, you will see my chest later on in the video, so don't worry too much about that. But obviously I've still got dressings and my drains in at the moment. They're due to come out tomorrow, so you won't see it fully, but you will still see it to an extent. Alright, now when it comes to the top surgery itself, so we left to drive up on the day before, which was the Sunday, and where the top surgery is, it was about 5 hours away, so it was quite a long journey, but you know, I didn't feel sort of any nerves or anything. Yeah, it was actually sort of quite surprising as to how relaxed I was with it all, and I think that's mainly down to the fact that when I sort of felt myself getting nervous about it and a bit like, oh wow, this is actually happening to me, I kind of thought about it in a way of, me personally, what exactly have I got to be nervous about and be worried about? Because as far as I'm concerned, all I'm going to be doing is going into hospital, falling asleep, waking up. That's it. That is literally all that I have to do. So what reason is there for me to be nervous? And so every time I felt worried or nervous after that, I just kind of kept on putting that thought process, you know, in my head, like, all you're doing is sleeping. That's all you need to do. Don't worry. You know, and I know it sounds kind of simple, but it is ridiculously simple, because, you know, it's not like I'm doing any of the hard work. So yeah, I think that's mainly why my nerves weren't there too much. I've got a few sort of videos from the day before. I think on the day, I don't think there's any after the day, but I sort of posted up a few things and put in a few things on my story, on Instagram and on Snapchat, so I'll put those in now. I have top surgery tomorrow. I'm not even nervous. I'm not even nervous. I just feel blessed. I feel blessed right now. So I'm going to be doing updates probably tomorrow, just like throughout the day. Hopefully just before I go down. Hopefully before, like after I wake up as well. So I'm probably going to put it on my story and on my Snapchat. So stay tuned. What's going on, guys? I just really want to take this second just to thank every single one of you for your well wishes, your good lucks, your sending healing. Just wow, like the support system out here is mad. It's absolutely crazy. So just thank you to every one of you. So yeah, sorry, someone just walked in. But I'm gonna be going down at about 5:30, so in about half an hour ish. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you on the other side. What's up, guys? I just woke up. I'm tired. I'm good, I'm not in much pain, so it's good. What's up, guys? I feel a lot more human now. In my post-op binder, just recovering, just taking it easy. Yeah, still no pain, still no sickness, so I think we're on our way out. It's good. So getting into the hospital itself, you know, the surgery itself was meant to be about 5. I had to wait for about an hour and a half. But once again, I wasn't really too nervous. It's 5 p.m. Yeah, and it happened about 6:30, I think, is when I actually went down. But if anybody's curious as to what it feels like to actually go to sleep before surgery, I walked in and there was one of those things, I'm not sure what it's called, in my hand, and you know, I laid down on one of the theatre beds, and the anaesthetist, I think it's called, he put some sterile water in there first. He said, yeah, just make sure it works, it's all good. And we were just sort of having a normal conversation, and he put something else in as he was talking to me, and I kind of felt, I don't know, everything felt a bit cloudy and a bit sort of like shaky. It's really difficult to explain, but if you've ever watched like if anybody's watched Skins, for example, the UK version of Skins, when they're properly out of it and the camera sort of wobbles, that's the best way to describe it, I guess. It just kind of, everything's a bit wobbly. And I said, oh, have you put it in? And he said, yeah, but there's something else I need to put in too. That's it. That is all I remember. And then I woke up and I was just like, I'm too hot, please, I'm too hot. And they took off whatever was on me, some duvet or something. I said, yeah, don't worry about it, you know, you're right, you're good. But it's the fact that usually when you sleep, you have a concept of how much time has passed, even like a little bit. But this literally felt like I'd nodded off and woken up about 2 seconds later, and suddenly I was out. And I looked down and I realised that I was bandaged up, and I thought, hang on, it's happened, it's already happened. So yeah, it was kind of a mad experience to be put to sleep like that, but it was, yeah, like I said, nothing to worry about because that's all I had to do. So I imagine you guys are really wanting to see my results by now I've finished actually talking. So it's really hot here anyway, so it's kind of a relief to actually be able to take this stuff off. But I've been living in shirts like these pretty much for the past 2 weeks almost. I have almost full mobility. As you guys probably may have noticed, I can lift my arms quite high. I don't know, I've just been doing a lot of sort of reflexology and just trying to look after myself, eating well, drinking loads of water, and I did a lot of preparation before surgery, which I'll make a separate video about as to, for anybody that's looking to prepare for surgery. But yeah, so he left me obviously with this, and there's cotton wool underneath it, which I'll show you in a second. I've got my drains in, I'm not sure if you can actually see that, but either side. So they go sort of underneath my armpits, which I'm not going to show you because it's kind of gross. But yeah, so here's my results. So I had peri-areolar surgery for anybody that doesn't know. So what they do is they go just outside the areola, just inside, take out that tissue, take out the tissue, the actual breast tissue itself, and then sew it back up. So I don't have the two sort of other scars underneath if you're wondering where they are. So this is pretty much my chest. What's going on, guys? So I've just been editing this video and I've just realised you can't actually see my results properly. So apologies, so I'm just going to show you real quick now. So this is my chest. Yeah, as I say, really happy with the results, but apologies again. Peace. So I'm extremely happy with the results. I still sort of look at myself in the mirror now and think, wow, it's just incredible the work that he's done. Obviously I haven't seen my nipples yet, I haven't seen anything. The drains are a bit of a pain in the ass, but I just keep them in my pockets. I'm allowed to wash, in like a waist-high bath and whatnot, so it's been really nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my chest. There is possibility in sort of a few months, sort of between like 3 and 6 months, I'll need a revision just to reduce the size of my nipples because they're not quite the size that cis males are. So depending on how sort of well they flattened during this recovery time, during the surgery itself and whatnot, it will depend on obviously if I get the revision. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So obviously I've lost quite a lot of sort of weight from recovering from surgery just because that bind is quite tight, so I can't eat as much, can't train at all of course, and obviously just a significant amount less exercise. So that's pretty much it. That's all I can really think of today. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any questions or queries, as always, just drop a comment below or message me on Instagram and I'm more than happy to help. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching and I'll see all of you soon, alright? Peace.